The Texans relying too much on the field goals and not getting enough in the red zone. And here we go. It's the Texans and the Jaguars. We are underway. Lee will leave it in the end zone.
Sunday.
With the first play of the game, 1st and 10, this is Yeldon. And a nice tackle made behind the line right there by McKinney. There is no gain on the play. He leads them in tackles. They stay than is, but we'll see a lot of Ivory. It is 2nd down and 11. Little hesitation right there, and he finds his tight end, Koyak, with only his 6th reception of the season. It's 3rd down and 5. And they look into the nickel. Each got the block. They come in on the right side, and now Bortles, who needs the 35. He'll throw it, and it is caught on the play by Robinson. A pickup of 7 on 3rd and 5. He makes the move. Joseph was there. Yeldon in the backfield, the fake right there. This is Mercedes Lewis on 1st and 10, reading it well, making the tackle. Quentin Demps. He's got a bad calf, but he makes the stop.
8th in run defense, giving up over 125 yards a game on the ground.
Here's a handoff to Yeldon on 2nd down and 10. Takes it in the middle. You see the pile right there. Cushing at the forefront. It is a gain of 4, and he takes it up to the Jacksonville 40-yard line. It's in the secondary, 3rd and 6. Each in the block at the left tackle. That's it. It is picked off on the play. Grabbed by Jackson. He will take it with the quarterback, Bortles, giving up on the tackle attempt, and Jackson takes it in. It is his 13th career interception. His 1st of the season.
Breaking routes up top. You know, you think maybe he's late with the throw, but when you watch him, he takes one hitch here. The ball comes out on time, but they just sit on this out route the entire way. I mean, that's just too easy for a cornerback like Kareem Jackson, who's playing with his eyes in the backfield, studying Blake Bortles.
Chalk, he takes it in from officially now 42 with the extra point up and through by Novak, and that makes it a 7-0 lead for Houston. Only their 4th of the season, but boy, did it come in handy right off the bat. With the return, the pick 6 by Jackson, 42 yards, and that will be left in the end.
Your ability to rush the passer and take the ball away defensively is a trickle-down effect.
Here's Ivory on 1st and 10. He's trying to pick and poke his way, and he runs into Cushing, who makes his 2nd tackle. It's a gain of a yard. He's up to the 26-yard line of Jacksonville. 2nd and 9. Into that base defense, he goes underneath to Ivory, who is hit by McKinney. Ivory with the catch, and only his 8th of the season. Again, just reiterating, that was the 4th interception by the Texans this year.
That's what he's all about.
With a 3rd down and 1, Bortles on the move where they say he plays his best. That was a good tackle made out of the secondary, and hit right there by Jonathan Joseph on a gain of 2 on the play.
Got to get his footwork straightened out. That is the biggest issue as I study the tape right now.
1st and 10, end around. This goes to Marquise Lee. And he shoved out of bounds there by Jackson with the end around. He takes it up to the 42. It's a 2nd down and 4 for Bortles. Here they come up the middle. He's hit by Cushing. Got the pass away. It was caught with a gain of 5 on the play by Robinson. With the 1st and 10. Going deep, and there's coverage there, and it was bobbled and almost reeled in, but he's out of bounds, it appeared, and that was Allen Hurns, who's coming off a concussion protocol.
Productive going back to his rookie year. This was a scary throw. Initially, you thought Jonathan Joseph had himself one. That's a really terrific effort there by Hurns, ripping the ball out of the hands of Kareem Jackson. Good effort there by the young receiver.
And playing that other corner here this afternoon with a 2nd down and 10 for Bortles, and this is Ivory. He gets a block from Lewis. It looked like Andre Howell was down there along with Demps to make the stop. After a gain of 5, and they get into Houston territory at the 49.
Almost 6 yards of carry last week against a pretty good Kansas City defense.
Here's a 3rd and 5 right now, multiple in the secondary, and the throw is caught by Lee, and he is quickly hit there by Joseph, and that is a 1st down.
Right now they're making me look silly, but I think you'll see more press coverage from this Houston defense.
Here's a 1st and 10, this is Ivory, and he walks the tightrope on the sideline. He has a 1st down, takes it to the 26-yard line of the Houston Texans. 10. Yeldon is in. He offers the block on Cushing. They come up the middle. They go outside. What a catch is made by Koyak, his 2nd of the game. Brought down on the play by Demps.
This is what you love about Blake Bortles, the ability to come back after some adversity early. You see the pressure up inside, the push, and he continues to slide to his left and find his open tight end down the field.
15-yard run, 15-yard pass right there, 1st and 10. To the backfield, this is Yeldon. The beat on is McKinney. He's inside the 10, close to the 8. He picks up Rich on that play 3. It's amazing how Bortles has come back from the pick 6 and really kind of regained himself on this drive. With a 2nd down and 7, Ivory in the backfield, and he goes outside. This is the tight end, Mercedes Lewis. Hal has him, and then he's pushed out of bounds there by John Simon. 2nd leading tackle around this defense. It is a gain of 3, Rich. Moving up nicely. Touchdown. It's caught by Julius Thomas, the tight end, a 5-yard strike.
Really good here. Watch Blake Bortles at the top of the drop. First of all, look at the pocket. Look at this nice, clean pocket, and then look at him step up in the pocket. Buy himself some extra time, and this is real progress for a quarterback, Kevin. It's a hopper. It can hitch up into the pocket and not bounce around in the back of the pocket.
This will tie it as Jason Myers puts it through. We're tied at 7. See that in just a second. Here's the kickoff by Jacksonville. For the 5-yard touchdown pass, Urban, the running back, will leave it in the end zone. With a handoff right here. Lamar Miller jumping on his back. Ngakwe, and it is a gain of 3 on the play, and he takes it out to the 28-yard line.
Pushing the ball down the field a little bit to DeAndre Hopkins.
It's a 2nd and 7. They come off the edge. He gets it outside. Caught by the tight end, Ryan Griffin. Hit by Cyprien, now holding onto his leg. That is not very good. Cyprien is down. It's a gain of 6. He's up to the 33. And the former Dolphin running back, Lamar Thomas, looks like he's submarine for 3. He's got the 1st down. Gets out to the 36-yard line, working on that right side. And
don't want him to get on the perimeter of their defense.
Miller with the fake right there. Odrick will rush, and that is thrown away. Number 7 leading rusher in the NFL is Miller of the Texans, coming into today, 2nd and 10. Miller again. They get him on that line. Not a whole lot of room to roam there. Osweiler, that is caught, and it's grabbed by C.J. Fedorowicz. Miller is in, 1st and 10, fake end around, and Lamar takes it down to about the 46, and he picks up 4 on the play.
Ball away on defense continues to be a struggle for Jacksonville.
With Cyprien in, here comes Miller on 2nd and 6. There he goes, off to the races, a foot race. Jack is chasing and brings him down. Did he get in? Inside the 1. Terrific play.
Yeah, you see the lead by the fullback, and Miller's just going to run right through a tackle. I mean, you cannot miss a back in the hole like that. Ngakwe had him and didn't get him on the ground. The time about not giving up the explosive plays. Look at that first 25-yard run.
Alfred Blue is in. He was getting a block from Prosh. There is no gain on the play. They stack him up and they bring him down. Alualu among a couple in there to make the stop, along with Dan Scooter, the linebacker. Lamb, an extra lineman. 2nd and goal at the 1, the fake, the feed, and the touchdown. It is caught by tight end Ryan Griffin. 1-yard touchdown pass, and the Texans back on top.
He's going to start over in motion, and then he's going to work all the way back underneath the play fake. You see the motion away, you see the action away, and then he's able to sneak back underneath, and the defender's not able to follow.
Touchdown pass of the year. Nick Novak to try to give him a 14-7 lead, and does with 19 seconds to play in the 1st quarter. Tight ends, including the 1-yard touchdown pass to Griffin. And here's the instant kickoff, and Marquise Lee will bring it out. And a nice tackle is made by Don Jones.
That interception on the first drive of the game.
It's Yeldon in, 1st and 10. With a run up the middle there, hit by a couple, including Clowney and Covington. It is a gain of 7. That could be the last play of the quarter. He takes it up to the 27-yard line. Yes. First play of the 2nd quarter. Yeldon gets it on 2nd down and 3. You slow down on the play by Charles James. It is a gain of 5. Looks like he's slithered for a 1st down. Rich up to the 32-yard line of Jacksonville.
Come back late in the 1st quarter.
With the first and 10 handoff, Yeldon. Coming outside, he got by Dunn. He's finally harnessed after a gain of 5 by McKinney. He takes it out to the 36-yard line of Jacksonville. Marquise Lee is back in after they taped up his ankle. Here's a second and long 4. There's Thomas, who caught the short touchdown pass before. McKinney is on him. They lose a yard, in which they're back to about the 36.
Tackling on defense.
With Ivory in, 3rd down and 5 from Blake Bortles. Now with the block, and that's a nice catch by Lee across the middle. Blocked on the play by Hal. Picks up 18 on the play. Send him to the 45 of Houston. Confidence building too. Ivory in, 1st and 10. Here comes Ivory. There's a flag thrown. He was upended by Nelson and a couple others on the play as the quarterback Bortles has found some rhythm, and off of what Rich just said, he's at 7 consecutive passes. Ron Torbert.
Holding. Offense. Number 78. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
That's the former Cowboy Jeremy Parnell. Once again, 1st and 10. Yeldon the block. Outside they go, and it's caught there by Robinson. He's hit by Jackson. They pick up 11 on the play, and they go down to the 43-yard line of Houston. 18 of 16, Rich. Good start for him. He has thrown a pick 6, though. 2nd down 9. Ooh, watch out for that.
That may have been a fumble.
That may have been right off of someone's foot and picked up by Merciless. On the ricochet, it was an interception or a fumble recovery, depending how they rule it.
I think it hit the foot of the bag. It's unfortunate for Bortles. I think he's trying to throw the ball on the ground. See, they had the screen pass. He knows that Condense is right there. He tries to throw it on the ground. Instead, it gets picked.
Blue is in, 1st and 10. The blitz from the edge, and a good catch by Hopkins. It was right in front of Ramsey. That was a beautiful grab. With a 2nd down and 2, it's a handoff to Blue. Price with the block. He's also getting some help up front from Mance. And tackled by Pezwasny down to the 38. Pick up a tough one last week in San Diego. Tennessee did, 1st and 10. Fake to Blue, time for Osweiler, and that's incomplete. Across the middle for Braxton Miller, the rookie out of Ohio State. With an incomplete pass. Blue is in, 2nd down and 10. And a good stop on that line by Malik Jackson, among others. It's a throwback of 2, losing 2 on the play. Back to the 39-yard line in Jacksonville.
He's got to beat man-to-man coverage.
Into the nickel. And going for, there's a penalty flag on Ramsey. Boy, he's matched up against the Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins. He's got his hands full this afternoon. Ramsey, a #1 pick out of Florida State.
He was looking forward to this challenge all week.
2 flags.
There were fouls by both teams during the play. Illegal hands to the face. Offense, number 74. Pass interference. Defense, number 20.
Ramsey.
Those penalties will offset. We'll replay 3rd down.
Well, Ramsey loves to use his hands, but at some point you have to let go, and he's a little late to do that. And then you look at the right tackle, the hands to the face.
With a 3rd and 13, Osweiler down the middle, Fedorowicz. He gets as far as the 32. He's hit by a ton on the play, including Cyprian and Pezwasny. Consecutive field goals. The hold by Leckler. Wind at his back. And no. Missing from 49. Interception. Wide left. Jacksonville takes over. We are in the 2nd quarter. 10 from the 39. Ivory is in and gets the run. And is stuck as he hits that line of scrimmage by an emerging player, McKinney. It is limited to a gain of 2. He's up to the 41.
T.J. Yeldon resulted in that interception.
Into the nickel, 2nd down and 8. Nice catch by Lee. That's right in front of Kareem Jackson. With a 3rd and 1, and Ivory offering a block on the play. They get the 1st down with a tumbling catch right there by Allen Hurns. It is a gain of 2.
Off-season out in California to try and smooth out some of those mechanics.
With a 1st and 10 right here. They get around Parnell outside. What a catch. Was he inbounds? It was a good try by Robinson. He stabs it. Nice catch. 16-yard pickup to the 34 of Houston, a 1st down.
A really nice route. Look at the patience at the top of the route. A little bit of a push off there by Robinson to be able to create some separation, but good concentration.
1st and 10, Ivory. picks up 2 on the play. John Simon has one to stop him at the 32-yard line. The second, Nate bobbled by Ivory, and then it looked like Bortles tried to jump in there and get it. And Ivory may have fallen out of it, actually.
Come out of it. We already saw signs of that earlier today, but you just got to make sure you stay committed to running the football.
There's a 3rd and 12 right now for Blake Bortles. He undershoots his receiver on the play. That was Robinson. Breeze here in Jacksonville on this 73-degree day in his face. From 54, right down the middle.
The beach a little bit, but not a lot of windsurfing for us.
Ensuing kickoff after the 54-yard field goal. It's taken by the rookie running back Tyler Urban out of San Jose State. And he takes it up the middle and finds about 18 yards on the return. Miller is the running back. Lamar will get it. And into a thicket of defenders again there, too. Not a whole lot. He only carves out a yard. He's up to the 23-yard line. With Miller by his side, he takes the fake and offers a block, and on the move they go to the tight end Griffin, who was belted out of bounds. Big hit there by Amukamara, the former Giant, and only a gain of a yard on the. Just signed Akeem Hunt is back there, 3rd and 7. Clark a good job. Osweiler on the move, has the first down, and he takes it past the 35 to the 36. And the 6'7" quarterback running for 11 on the play to the 36 and a first down for Houston. It's Akeem Hunt back in there again. Good block by Brown. Oh, nice knock away there by Malik Jackson. He was holding the guy that it was going to, and the running back, he nearly signed Hunt, and he swats that ball away, incomplete. Second down, 10, Miller. Rams his way into Brown. Nothing there. Telvin Smith, along with a couple others, knocking it backwards. He's back to the 35. Osweiler looks in the 5 defensive backs. Blue with the block on the move. Hopkins only the second time they've gone to him. And there's a tackle made by Ramsey. Cyprian was there. Flag has been thrown. The gain to the 49. Picks up 16 on the play. Wait, but that was a penalty.
Before the pass was thrown. Holding. Defense. Number 20. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is a first down.
Rich has a second penalty on Ramsey, the first-round pick out of Florida State, watching Hopkins today.
And he's going to have his hands full. Hopkins is so quick and so good out of breaks. And right at the top, he just gets turned back up underneath and tries to grab.
They go with 111 catches. Amazing numbers. 1st and 10. Osweiler swings the pass across the way. Grabbed on the play by Braxton Miller. Played all positions. It seems that offense for the Buckeyes. It's a gain of 10. They didn't give us enough time. There's a pass outside on 1st and 10. It's caught by Hopkins. Again, working on the rookie Ramsey. He takes it down to the 32-yard line of Jacksonville with a gain of 8. Make it 7.5 through the air.
You have to make him work in and out of cuts.
It's a second down and 3. This is Blue. With the blocking ahead of him by Jeff Allen, the guard, and he burrows his way probably for nothing more than a couple inches, and that's about it. Hunt at the side of Osweiler. 3rd and 3 behind Hopkins and incomplete. 4th and 3. Wind at his back. 50-yarder. And it is no good. He's missed again. 1 from 49, 1 from 50 yards away, and Novak can't get it. He had made 9 straight field goals coming into today. Granted, they were much shorter than 49 and 50 yards.
380.
They get by Parnell again. It's incomplete across the way.
Really the confidence in that knee and leg.
Second down and 10. Underneath they go. This is Thomas with a nice catch, and they run him out of bounds. It is a gain of 2, and the pressure was applied by James and McKinney.
Miss a game. I think he's having his best season as a pro.
3rd and 8. They need midfield. Oh, the pressure is there. Merciless couldn't get him. Here comes Bortles. He's very good on the run, and he's got the first down near the 47 of Houston. Yeldon is in. Yeldon has it. Can't make the stop. A couple missed tackles on the play. Also missing there at the end was Demps. Finally runs out of real estate to the sideline with the clock stopped and 7-yard. The secondary has 6 in it right now for the Texans. Second down and 3. Looking for Lee. Incomplete. Right with him is Kareem Jackson. With a 3rd and 3 Bortles. And that is incomplete. It looked like Demps may have gotten a hand on that pass. Laser pass for Julius Thomas. And they're 2 and 6.
And their defense is playing well.
4th down and 3. Again they get around Parnell. Here comes Cronny. There goes the ball. It was almost picked up by Demps. Blue is in. We have not seen Lamar Miller since he was injured. There's a 1st and 10 right here. Good time for Osweiler. Backed away.
Kansas City played maybe their best defensive game, especially on 3rd down.
Running back up in motion, 2nd down and 10. Here comes Osweiler, needs the 50. He's being chased on the play. Ooh, and a hit right there by Dante Fowler. Oh, what a bad, inappropriate move right there by the 2nd-year player, Fowler.
Well, that is bad decision.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 56 with a late hit after the player went out of bounds. It's a 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
Gets him into the outskirts of field goal range, although now with missing 2 with Novak from 49 and 50, really not sure what that is, but that was a bad penalty in the part of Fowler for Jackson. With the 1st down. Brown to get a good block at that left tackle. That's incomplete for Griffith. The coverage by Cyprian in the secondary for Jacksonville's 11th ranked defense.
Move a little out and up.
It's Mumphrey down there, 2nd and 10. Blue is in, time to throw. Other side they go, looking for Hopkins, who's had a lot of attention over there with Ramsey and with Tashawn Gibson coming over from a safety. Now 3rd and 10, 7 seconds left. 3rd and 10. Osweiler, low, Hopkins can't reel it in. And with time and looking deep, and yeah, he couldn't catch that even if
you got to give him a chance. That ball lands 3 or 4 yards out of bounds.
Exactly.
I don't like the decision. I don't know if it was the play call. Why not drop back, give your receivers a chance to get in the end zone, and at least give them a chance to make a play. Coming into today's game, that's the 2nd fewest in the NFL.
Our 2nd half is underway here in Jacksonville. That's out of the end zone, so a touchback. It'll go to the 25-yard line. Lamar Miller is in. 1st and 10. With the fake and a block by Clark and down the sideline. Incomplete. Hopkins again working on Ramsey. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Texans. With a 2nd down and 10, this is Miller. Not a lot there. Osweiler has missed his last 7 passes. That is a gain of a yard. Blue is in. 3rd and 9.
They're really crowding the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they are. You're right. Now they go back. 3rd and 9, moving up nicely. Osweiler on the move, has to get to the 35. It was a Hopkins catch. He had a couple over there, out of bounds on the chalk in front of his own bench, as you can see. 4th and 9. Flag has been thrown on Torbert.
There were 2 fouls on the play, both by the offense, holding number 74 and holding number 79. Both penalties are declined. Result of the play is 4th down.
Rich, that's the right side of the line you're talking about, which has been an issue for the Texans this season.
Earlier in the season.
Leckler to punt. First time today for Leckler. Someday he'll be in camp. Flag has been thrown. End time of 4-5. It's Rashad Green. 26-yard punt. Irvin was down there covering.
Yep, to make sure they get the spot.
Yep.
While the ball was in the air, personal foul by the return team, blocking out of bounds. The penalties enforce half the distance from the end of the kick. Jacksonville's ball, 1st down.
That is the 18th special teams penalty against Bradley's special teams here in Jacksonville.
A couple turnovers in the 1st half.
Yeldon is in. There's the fake to him. It's 1st and 10. They go on a little tight end pass there. Lewis, incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Yeldon steps a couple, and then is finally hauled down there by Christian Covington, who's in the place of Water. He's filled that position. Gain of 7 right there. He's out to the 19-yard line.
Find ways to get Bortles more comfortable under center.
That was the 3rd and 3 right here, and they go outside on this one. They got the 1st down. Nice balance kept by Allen Robinson. Finally hit by the linebacker, John Simon.
Where he gets himself in trouble is when he starts on one side of the field and he's late coming back with his eyes to the other side.
Yeldon on 1st and 10, wrapped up by Clowney. He's been very good against the run. And he throws him for a 1-yard loss back to the 33.
Your feet will find a completion.
With the second 11 here into the nickel of the Houston Texans. A throw by Bortles and outside some dancing by Robinson. Grabbed onto by Kareem Jackson on the play.
A lot of tight window throws, a lot of contested throws. That's why you're seeing so much man-to-man coverage.
6 defensive backs, 3rd down and 5. On the move, Yeldon. Pleasant can't get him. With a good cut and gang tackle with a 1st down run. There's a 1st and 10. Ivory was in. The fake to him. Blocked by Beach, and he's got the receiver in his hands, and it's incomplete downfield. And he had some separation with the coverage by James and HOU.
Cultural throw of the football. I've never actually heard a quarterback at any level say that.
Ivory on 2nd 10. Stuffed right there. Stoned about the 42. Picks up 2. I mean, that is an odd statement for an NFL quarterback that he's not a natural.
Any consequences. He hasn't learned the importance of ball security.
With a 3rd and 8 right here, underneath and behind, but a nice catch made by Thomas, and then he's just only going to get 2 yards on the play. Redwell on the play by Joseph.
Turn the football over.
There's a punt now coming up from Brad Nortman, who's been a very nice free agent find for this team. It will go into the end zone. And a touchback and a 40-yard punt.
Amazing.
Commitment those young people make.
Thank you so much for saying yes.
After a punt by Jacksonville, here's a 1st and 10 run, and it goes off to Akeem Hunt, 2nd-year back out of Purdue. He's been up and off that practice squad, picks up a nice 9 right there. 2nd down and 1. Busted play, one of the two. Now he's running for his life. He's got Alu on his tail along with Cyprian. It is a gain of 4. He's up to the 33 on the play.
What's the idea?
Saints are hot too. They've won 4 of 5. Here's a 1st and 10. Osweiler. Good time. Good throw. Drops. Coverage is there by Cyprian on DeAndre Hopkins.
Normally where he lines up when he's inside the numbers, there's a good chance he may be working across the field.
Good day by Ramsey on him too. 2nd down and 10. Here comes Hunt. And a block by Braxton Miller. And there goes Hunt. Weaving and quieting his way inside the 35. What a run. Looked like Cyprian was the one to bring him down. 32-yard run. No, and it's an on.
Number 74. 10-yard penalty.
It's on Chris Clark.
2nd down.
He's been called a couple times today at the right tackle. To what, me? Tore a pair of patella tendons, and so it's Clark taking his place. Clark was on the left side to begin the season, taking the place of Brown.
Well, it just gets that hand around the back shoulder.
Base defense underneath Fedorowicz. That is how you say it. Knocked down in the play by Telvin Smith. Gain of 5
with the Texans.
They need the 43. 3rd and 13. Hunt. Nice tackle in the open field there by Smith. Over the last 2 seasons, the 2nd most tackles in the NFL. Telvin Smith. 6-time All-Pro, 7-time Pro Bowl Lickler. He'll send it skyward. Green is under, looking into that bright Jacksonville sun. He's moving. It was brought down in the play with a nice special teams tackle there by Steven Anderson after the punt. Ivory is in. Offers a block, but he missed on Cushing. Oh, and there everything crumbles, and down he goes. No quarterback has been sacked more. With Cushing coming through, started at the defensive end last week, makes his 2nd consecutive start today, taking the place of the 5-time Pro Bowler Wilford with the groin injury, 2nd and 18, with the dirt incomplete.
The second half.
6 defensive backs, 3rd and 18 for Bortles. Underneath he goes. A nice play. Redwell that time by Pleasant as he drills Mercedes Lewis. Here come the boos. Having his best season since 2013 from Carolina. The free agent. He back is Irvin. Hang time of 3-6. So this is kind of result. When you don't hang the ball, this is the result. Here comes Irvin. He's returned him in college, and he's taken down by Peyton Thompson downfield for Jacksonville. 8 yards.
Well, you could see this happening. Watch this wedge right here. Look at this angle and look at this hole. I mean, just that you could see it. You could see it developing, and of course, he's able to make the one tackler miss there.
And goal at the 7. Fake to Miller. He's got an open tight end. That's a quick 6 right there. Steven Anderson, first career touchdown reception. Second tight end touchdown catch today.
Stop, and then he works all the way back across the formation. The defender, for some reason, he has his eyes in the backfield. That's Prince Mukamura, and he is late getting back across the field in his man-to-man coverage of Steven Anderson. Sometimes you play with your eyes. If you have your eyes in the backfield, those tight ends back across the formation.
With the extra point, it is 21-10, the Houston Texans.
This game get away from them. They're not good enough when they get behind by a couple scores.
Marquise Lee will be back furthest. This one is picked up on the play by Aurelius Ben. 2 and 6, they've lost 3 straight. Got a 1st and 10, Ivory in the backfield. They begin with him. From block, and he got it. He's wrapped up by Cushing as he gets out to the 25. Knights on Westwood 1, 2nd and 6. Ivory, Simon wraps him up. Gain of 3 up to the 28. We got a hold that's going to be on Jacksonville.
Could be wrong.
Holding. Offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty.
They're on it.
We play second down.
With a 2nd down and 16, beats him the block. And a wobbly throw, and incomplete, and there's a flag. Coverage by Jackson, looking downfield for Marquise Lee.
Jackson, he's in
Pass
really
interference.
good position.
Defense, number 25.
Just hooks him.
The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
And there was really no need for it. He had help with the safety.
Ivory again.
Ooh, it's a good tackle.
Yeah, they almost
Attempted tackle.
Yeah, an attempted tackle, and finally it's Hal who gets him out of bounds. A starter all season at the free safety. Hal out of Vanderbilt.
He's a tough guy to get on the ground.
With a 2nd down and 7 here, once again it is Ivory. And once again tackled, and Covington holds him to no gain. I just rattled off the records.
And they haven't been able to have that signature win and need to be able to stack some wins together.
Bortles on 3rd and 7, wobbly throw, but a diving catch made by Robinson. Found a soft spot in the defense. Coverage by Joseph, among others, is down to the 35-yard line of the Texans. Picks up 19 on the play. That is the first down. After the Jaguars' first time out of the second half, 1st and 10. After a 19-yard completion to Robinson. Yeldon was in the backfield. Bortles will throw it in that direction with McKinney covering the running back from Alabama. Incomplete.
Number's not so good. He's not been able to connect on the deep ball with either Hearns or Robinson.
2nd 10 handoff to Yeldon. He slithers his way into the grasp of Dempsey. Richards down to the 30-yard line.
So many people down here were so disappointed with the poor start once again.
It's a 3rd and 5 for Portal. Got Julius Thomas. But Pleasant has Thomas, and he's shy of the first down after a gain of 4. Jason Myers is knocked one through from 54. This will be a 44-yard field goal try. The wind is stopped, and the kick is good.
I mean, that's, we could have a team in one of these divisions that finishes 7-9 and maybe makes the postseason.
After the 44-yard field goal, here's the kickoff. Urban, who has had a 58-yard punt return and set up a subsequent touchdown pass, lets it go over his head.
Got to be able to generate some production here in the 4th quarter.
With a couple tight ends, it is 1st and 10. Hunt with a run of 4. Now Ryan Evans, second punt of the year for the Falcons. 2nd down and 6. That is incomplete again for Hopkins. And again the coverage of the play by Ramsey. And again a flag.
Learn to keep his hands to himself though, Kevin.
Pass interference. Offense, number 10. 10-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
On Hopkins.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah, there it is. He just gets his arms around the...
Hunt is in 2nd and 16. Osweiler right through the hands of his intended receiver. It was a tight end.
And challenge to beat him one-on-one.
Yeah, 2:31 against the Chiefs, to be exact. 3rd and 16. Hunt with a block by Braxton Miller and by Brown and by Suafila. And he takes it down for a first down to the 36. Good run by practice squad player elevated this weekend, Akeem Hunt. 17-yard meandering run.
Kevin, this is the same play we just saw the last series that got called back on the holding play. I love the design. You send Braxton Miller up in there. He does some of the dirty work. And then you've got Akeem Hunt. He's able to follow right
Brown, and everybody got a hand in it. 1st and 10, 36. With bad ribs and a calf injury now. This is Blue running right into Paul Kozlowski. As good a performance as we've seen by a linebacker this season last week in Kansas City. With a second down and 6, and you saw the eye and Prosh with the block, and there goes Blue. Right over 100 yards against this team last year in the meeting. He's close to a first down.
Maybe 6 inches. Paul McGuire used to be so good at this.
He's short. Oh,
6 inches. Is that what I said? Maybe that's 7. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's about 8 lengths. Miller's in motion. It's out to Hunt. A block in the play by Mumphrey. He's got the first down. Brought down by Smith. Nice blocking by the wide receivers. That is a pickup of 11. This kid, Akeem Hunt, has come in and run well. With a 1st and 10. Blue across the block at the fullback. Looking to be in close. He's grabbed by Clark and he's down like a bag of potatoes down to the 33-yard line. It's a 12-yard run. Another first down. He's converted a couple third downs on this drive. He's been terrific. He gets the call here on 1st and 10. Brought down that time. There is no gain on the play. 2nd down and 8. Miller was in. He missed the block. And down goes Osweiler. Hit on the play by Aaron Colvin. 3rd and 15. Hunt wheeling, driving. Trying to work his way into the grasp of Gibson. He picks up 4 down to the 33. 3 is a charm for Novak. Dead, solid, perfect. Got it. 3 more on. 24-13. The lead is 11. 2-score game.
I can clean up some mistakes and find a way to get it done.
Nick Novak, after that 51-yard field goal, sends it deep and lead to a knee to the 25 it goes. Our clock at 8:32. Chuck Denton shot that for us yesterday. Chuck, thanks. Risking life and limb for CBS. We love it. 1st and 10. Here's Bortles. He got that one off the lead. The coverage on the play by Jonathan Joseph, and it's a 15-yard pickup and a good way to make a drive start at the 40-yard line.
Get things turned around, but you got to make some big plays.
Into 6 in the secondary, 1st and 10 for Bortles. Going deep, the ball wobbling, and it was dropped by Lee. Coverage by Hal. And a good job there, too, by Andre Hal. 2nd down and 10. Rifles this one, and he's got his receiver on a dive. That's Robinson. Right in front of Kareem Jackson, who had a pick 6 to start the game.
He's good young receivers. Give him a chance to make a play in space.
Held it on 1st and 10. Wrapped up by Clowney, who comes from the side and throws him for a 1-yard loss. Like we said, Pro Football Focus, you're brave. 2nd and 11. Blocked by Beecham, going deep here again, and incomplete. He's aiming for Robinson.
380.
It's 3rd down and 11 for Blake Bortles. Here comes Merciless, and here comes Simon. And Clowney, they devour him. Norton in the punt. Irvin turned one earlier in the game, 58 yards. The rookie, and that is out of bounds, keeping him away wisely there.
Diamond alert, 50, 50.
Lamar Miller's in the backfield at 1st and 10. Brown will lead the way. Nice block by Brown. Nice block by Hopkins. And he has the first down, racing for 16.
172 yards on the ground.
Miller's got a shoulder injury, Blue, a ribs injury. And calf now. Here's a 1st and 10 run. Another block by Price. And he tries to carve his way for a couple. Miller is gaining a yard to the 44-yard line. It's a 2nd down and 9. Miller in the backfield. There's Hopkins off his hip. Ramsey there. See, Ramsey has held him to just short little gains. That was just for 6. He's near midfield. 3rd down 3. Akeem Hunt is in, and he gets the swing pass, and he's chased by Smith, and he sheds him. He's brought down after a gain of 2 by Jonathan Cyprian.
Everybody lined up out there. He plays with great effort and energy every time out.
Not clear with the punt. It's outside the numbers and not well placed. It's going to be inside the 10, honoring our servicemen and women of the military. 1st and 10 after the punt. The good one by Leclerc. He goes wobbly again deep to the far side. The coverage by Jackson. It's intended for Allen Robinson. 2nd down and 10.
After that Thursday night game where they had a couple extra days the following week to prepare.
Down and 10 here. He throws a nice little short pass on the money. It's caught by Thomas. He's brought down by both Joseph and McKinney. It's a gain of 12 on the play.
A lot of it is, I think, the biggest issue I think he has is with the lower half of his body, not so much his arm.
That was blocked by Simon.
No chance. It's
Wow.
like Tiger Woods on the first tee thinking about his grip.
That's a good analogy. 2nd and 10. Crossing catch right here by Hearns. And brought down by Simon. And covered as you saw. Picks up 10 on the play. Should have enough for a first down. He does.
Great golf.
No, you're right. You're honest, too.
But when I'm playing well, I'm not thinking about things. But if I'm out there thinking about every little thing, you got no chance to make contact.
First and 10 here. Again for Hearns. Coverage on the play by James. Here's the thing, though, Rich.
For coordinators in 3 seasons, that's dysfunctional for a young player.
2nd and 10. No, there is yellow on that play. Now he's going deep. And he's incomplete to lead. There's a flag thrown on Kareem Jackson in the secondary for Houston.
There were 2 fouls during the play, both by the defense. Offside, number 59. That penalty is declined. Pass interference, defense number 25. That penalty will be accepted. Automatic first down at the spot of the foul.
Denver leads 2017 with the ball. Kevin Harlan.
You got it, James. Thank you, Coach. Here's a 1st and 10 throw, and on the move, they've got their tight end, Koyak, from Notre Dame, a 7th-round pick off the heap, and he picks up 14 right there. 3 catches for 35. 1st and 10. And this is down the middle, dropped by Julius Thomas, and on the ricochet, Andre Howell. Ivory is in, and Bortles has to search. Hit as he threw. The ball caught for a touchdown! Robinson got it, beating Jackson. What a throw by Bortles. 14-yard touchdown pass.
Look back inside, buy some time, and at the last second, throw this ball in a perfect position. The only place he could possibly put it to his receiver, Allen Robinson. This is the best throw that Blake Bortles has made today in a critical situation. He sticks it in between the corner and the pylon. What a great throw by Blake Bortles.
For 2. Yeldon is in. And got it. How about that? Robinson again, working on the veteran Jackson.
Size and the speed that you love. He can separate. Great leaping ability. He's got a 39-inch vertical jump, and his back shoulder throw, the toughest.
Here's Real line drive it. Irvin, the rookie, bobbles it twice. And then he's brought down by Miles Jack in a 5-yard return. 1st and 10. And this is Miller, brought down by Alu on a gain of 3 and a quick timeout taken. The gain to the 11-yard line. With a 2nd down and 7, it's Lamar Miller. Corkscrewing, held and brought down on the play. Scuda gets him, the linebacker, limits him to a gain of 2, out to about the 12 and a half. 5, Miller is in. Round the block at the tackle, they got him on the slant, caught by Hopkins in front of the rookie. Big time throw by Osweiler to the 23, a pickup of 10. Timeout Jacksonville.
He won the ball 3 times.
With a 1st and 10. The run by Miller. The tackle is made by Jackson. And no gain on the play.
Going to reach out to Peyton Manning, of all people, for that type of advice.
They were teammates for 4 years in Denver. Here's Miller on 2nd down and 10. Miller, cross with the block. Down he goes. Alu makes the stop on a gain of 2. Getting some help there from Ramsey. He works his way to the 26.
That'll do it.
That'll do it is right. Heartbreaker last week in Kansas City for Jacksonville, and another one today against the first place Bill O'Brien-led Houston Texans, who have won now for a 3rd time in the last 4 games. They go to 6-3, first place in the AFC South. Final score, Houston 24, Jacksonville 21. For Rich Gannon, Kevin Harlan, so long.